Hello and welcome back to Modern Corporate Trifold help video. In this video we'll see how to edit text and colors in Adobe Illustrator. So let's start. Okay, so why don't we begin with editing the colors. Usually when it comes to color editing, you would go with selecting the element you want to change. Say for instance we want to change this background, double click on the color, then change it here, either adding your values. Let's make this magenta so we can see the difference, and that would basically that's basically how we would go around changing all the elements here. Now this template has been created with something that is called global colors. What that means is that all the colors that were used in this template are connected. So instead of selecting all the different elements and then selecting the gradients and then changing individual colors, all you have to do is choose one of these global colors. They are you can find them in swatches, and they have this little white triangle here without a dot. These are all the global colors that were used for this template and the gradients that were created with those global colors. Now, how do you change your colors? Double click on the global color, make sure the preview is checked. So let's say we want to change this from blue to magenta. We do that, go OK, then we're going to change the other one, magenta, make sure the preview button is checked, OK, and now we have all our colors changed. As you can see, it will take you literally a minute to change the entire color scheme of this template. And of course, you can play with the colors. This is a non-destructive way to edit your template. So once we have our colors changed, let's talk about the text editing. When it comes to editing the text, all you have to do is select the text you want to change, double click on it, select it all, and then you can either type your own text, or if we're talking about paragraphs, you can of course paste it if you have that text already set up. So all you have to do is go and copy it from your original source and paste it here. Now when it comes to editing the font properties, on the other hand, we need to open character panel, and we can go to Window, type Character, and here you can edit the properties of the font, not editing just the text, but the properties of the font. So you can change font family, I don't know, let's put script. You can change the font style, size, kerning, leading, etc. Okay, we have our font set up, we have our colors changed. Let me just talk about the layers here for a second. When you open up your layers panel, you're going to see the first two groups are the print info and the info box. These are set up for your, so you would know all the technical details about this template, so where the folds are, where is the bleed, how much safe text space you have, and in the info box we basically have the same thing just written down. You can delete these two, or you can just turn them off if you want to work with this template, or you can just, for instance, leave the print info on so you can see where the guides are. So if you're making any changes in positions, you'll have some reference how far you can take it, where are the safe text lines, where is the bleed, etc. The only thing that we are left here to edit is basically editing the images. Now, when it comes to image editing, these images are linked with our images folder. So you can either, the faster way, if you're working especially in CC software, CC plus software, or CS 5.5 Illustrator or InDesign, the faster way would be to open the folder and edit these images with your Photoshop. Basically, you just add your images here because they are all set up for this template, so they have the optimum size, optimum resolution, and all you need to do is place your own images here. Or if you want to do it step by step, you select the image, and here on top you can see this Edit Contents button. Once you click on it, you click on the image link here and go to Relink. And then you can choose your own image there. You just find some images, for instance. Let's place this one. And voila, you have your image selected. Now, when you're sending your file to be printed, make sure when you go to File, Save As, and let me put this A here, and go to Save. If you're working in Illustrator, make sure to check this Include Linked Files, or you will only send the placeholder without the images you want to use. Now, I've talked about using the Photoshop for editing the images, so let me just show you how it works. So let's say I open this first placeholder image. Now I can go to File, Place, and I'm just going to place my image here. Of course, you can scale it up and down. So once I scale my image, that's the image I want to use. I just merge these two layers, right-click on the layer, and go to Merge Down. You don't see this right now. Let me just move it here so you can see. Right-click on the layer, Merge Down. I've merged these two. I'm going to save this file. And the beauty of it is that once you go back to the Illustrator, it will tell you that some links have been updated. You want to update them now, you say yes, and voila. If you've done this for all the images in the template, all the images would be updated. And the beauty of it is that it's not only going to be updated in Illustrator, they will also be updated in InDesign and Photoshop CC versions, or Adobe Illustrator and InDesign CS 5.5 versions. Okay, that was it for this video. In the next video, I'll show you how to edit this template in Adobe InDesign. See you!